friends, I'm Taci from TaciStudio, and I wanted to welcome you today here to my channel. If you have been here before, you know this is a channel mostly about knitting, even though we talk about a lot of other things. And if you have not been here, welcome. Today we're going to be talking about fashion. We're going to be talking about slow fashion and what are the 2023 knitting trends for this fall. I am very excited about all the things that I have planned to knit this fall and beginning of winter, and I am also very excited to some of the new trends and some of the new things that are coming up for us this fall. I'm from Brazil, and we do love fashion and color and all kinds of fashions in Brazil. So I am very excited to talk to you about what are the trending fashion, especially for knitting and garments for this fall. You can find me on Ravelry and on Instagram by TaciStudio. And if you have any questions or if there's anything that I forgot to mention or show here, you can also see it on the show notes below. So let's start. According to Vogue, Glamour, and other big fashion icons, the trends for this year will be mostly wearability. It's going to be a balance between creativity and sophistication. It's going to be they're going to be looking into high quality capsule wardrobe essentials, which is something I have been thinking about a lot to do it for me. I think that in a way I have always had a capsule wardrobe because I like to have a few pieces on my wardrobe and on my closet that is like timeless and I can always wear and exchange with other clothes. But for this fall, the trend will also have an emphasis on like the 90s minimalist, and also the mood around the fashion will be on workspace staples with a twist. So I think this is actually my kind of wardrobe that I like, except that I also really like things that are just more, since I retired, I really like a little bit more relaxed look. But I think you can make that workplace staple more relaxed also, depending on where you work or what kind of lifestyle that you have. I wanted to talk a little bit though about the color that dominated the runways this year, which is red. And I have to say that red is not really a color that I have on my wardrobe, not really a color that I have very much on yarn, and not really a color that I have knitted with very much, but I am open and willing to experiment this year because I think that it's going to be something that for me I would prefer to I like to have a more neutral color, in the sense of if I'm wearing a neutral, but if I was wearing a Sophie scarf that was red, then I'm okay with it. And if the red was maybe like this darker red, but the red that has dominated the runways this year, it's more of the apple red or the scarlet red, which is not the red that I usually tend to wear, but I am very open this year, especially on accessories. I think that red mittens would look so cute if you're wearing cream or black or even tans and browns. A red hat, it's something I actually have one and I like a hat, Sophie scarf for sure. So the staples for this year, for the fashion trends, and I will be showing pictures to you as I am talking about them. It will be, of course, the classic jeans or trousers with a white tee or a white button-up shirt. Also long black coats, and I think most of us own a black coat and maybe a long black one. I think that goes with everything also for me. Navy on black is a big thing this year, and those are two colors that I love, so it's not going to be difficult for me to incorporate that. Art prints, that's something that I also really love, and I have a couple shirts actually that resembles the Monet pictures, and I bought those in Brazil and I love them. The other thing that is going to be really on trend for this fall, it's going to be romance, and with the emphasis on the Gothic glamour romance. I will show some pictures. I'm not sure if I will be making anything on that theme, but that's going to be something that it's also going to be very fashionable. Stripes, especially in Europe, the stripes are very, very in this year. And for accessories, I think that I saw a few things in Paris. Are a lot of people wearing crossbody bags, which is something that I really like. The Mary Jane's shoes. These days I go more for very, very casual shoes, but it's because I don't have too many things that I would have to dress up. But if I would have to, I think they are very, very cute. The barrel or wide leg jeans, and I love those. I always loved wide leg pants because I feel that it's a lot more comfortable, and unless if I'm wearing boots. Then I also really like to wear a little bit of the tights. Maxi length skirts, those are also something that I love, and I think they look so cute. And they're including, like, Prada had like the voluminous skirts, and they looked so pretty. And a lot of the denim maxi length skirts will be really in fashion this fall, and the cropped blazers or vests, which is another thing that I am really looking forward to making a few vests, because I really love making sweaters, but I don't really love making the sleeves, although it's necessary because the sweaters look so much better if they have sleeves, right? But I love making vests because then you don't need to make the sleeves, and it looks so cute with another shirt or a button shirt underneath. So I'm looking forward to making some of those this year. And the other fashion for this year statement will be bold jewelry. I have to be honest, it's very, very much in fashion in Brazil to wear bold jewelry, big earrings, big rings, and bulky and bold jewelry. I think they are beautiful, and I think they look fabulous in a lot of people, and I think they make a huge statement. And I will wear big earrings once in a while, but I don't usually wear bold jewelry. But I think that if I have a nice big shawl or a scarf, that makes a statement for me also, with big earrings maybe. So now what I want to do is I'm going to show you some of the yarns and some of the patterns that I think that we could incorporate on those fashion trends for the fall and probably coming up in the winter. I have a list of them, and so if you have, so grab a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, and this might be a little bit longer video than I usually do, but I am very excited to show you the yarns that I bought for the plans that I have to kind of incorporate this fashion trends for the fall of 2023 into my slow fashion and projects that I want to knit for this fall and possibly the beginning of the winter. I might do another one later, but for now these are the things that I am planning. So to start with, wearability. This is one thing that I always liked, and one thing that it always I always kept in mind while thinking about fashion is what is that I can make or that I will buy, even if it's store-bought, that is something that I'm going to feel that I can wear more. So one of the things they said that it's going to be really in style is perfectly oversized knits that is styled with leggings and long scarves or long shawls. Louis Vuitton had a really beautiful handspan scarf that I absolutely loved, and I might have to make one that reminds me of that one. But I think when you talk about perfectly oversized knits, I have to start with the number one sweater that I wanted to make while Jackie and Caitlin, they were doing a knit along for the Andrea Mowry, the Weekender sweater. I could not do that because it was so hot, and I was finishing a couple things. I had started way too many projects in this summer, and I didn't want to start one more thing, but this is going to be my very first thing that I'm going to start probably this weekend. And I am going to make mine with I'm gonna actually make mine the older style that Andrea had, the first one that she had published, because I really like the boat neck sweaters and I really like the way it was, and I might make a few modifications looking at Jackie and Caitlin's modifications. I will be looking on their Ravelry page for the modifications they made, but I really want to have a boat neck, and I'm gonna make mine on these two colors of Diamond Lane Big Birdie, and this yarn is from the Lamb Kid, and I'm making mine, this color is Miel, and as you see it has a little bit of a variation on the yarn, and it's 79% baby alpaca and 21% silk. I am gonna make, this is gonna be my main color, and I want to put this on the neck over here, and maybe on the sleeves, in the ends of the sleeves, this other color, and the other color is Oats. So pretty traditional, pretty much on the neutral colors. So, and these neutrals are using the neutrals that I'm going to be using and that you're going to be seeing a lot here. I will be incorporating the capsule wardrobe trend, because I really love the and you can see by what I'm wearing now that I really love the neutral colors, but I will incorporate a little bit of other colors on my on the other things that I'm knitting. So but you're gonna see a lot of neutrals here because that's how it goes for me. So Andrea Mowry also has I think she just released today a new modified weekender pattern, which she calls the Weekender Crew, and I'll be showing a picture here also, and is with a crew neck now and a little bit modified in the end of the sweater because I don't think that it has this split hem, and I really I like the first one with the boat neck, so that's the one that I'm going to be doing. The second one that I'm going to do, that is going to be for the wearability trend, will be the Easy V sweater, and that is for by Caitlin Hunter from Boyland Knitworks. And for me, this is going to have a little bit of color. The colors that I chose were based on ritual dyes. They had a sample at their store, and I love the colors that they had in there, and I'll post a picture here also for you to see. And the colors that I chose from mine, because that sweater uses a main color which I actually going to use. I got Blue Sky, and it's mine is in the color 1312 Driftwood. So the main color for mine will be a little bit different than the one they had at Ritual Dyes, but I am going to use the colors for the color work of the one that it was at Ritual Dyes, and I'm using the I'm gonna do it on the sport weight, which is the and this color is Nostalgia. And by the way, I'm sorry, the main colors will be done in spin cycle yarn, and that's what I should have said. And this one is dyed in the wool, which is the weight for the sport weight. Yes, this color is Nostalgia, is the first color. For the color work on the yoke of the sweater, this one is Stay Ready, is the name of the color. And this one, I already winded this one, so I have to look in here to see what this color is called, and it's Morning Rituals, this one. I am so excited to make this one also, because I think that is not really the red that is in style, but there will be a little bit, it's a pinkish red for me, so there will be a little bit of that on the sweater also. So the next thing that I really want to do is the Heirloom Quilt Cardigan. This is a new pattern that was just released not very long ago, and I completely spaced right now the name of the designer. I will post it under here and also on my notes. It's so pretty, so cute. When I sew, which I also really like to do, I usually love, and I have been making some I love to make quilts, and I have been making a few little bags just to practice a little bit, because I want to make a few quilts for Christmas this year for my kids and for us. And when I saw that cardigan, I fell in love with it. I do not have the colors and I haven't picked out the yarn for that one yet, because I think that I can use some of the yarn on my stash, but I just need to choose the colors, and they will probably be on more of the neutral family. but I want to include a little bit of red on there, just because then I feel like I could wear that on Christmas or around the holidays also. And that's one of the sweaters that I'm really looking forward to wearing. The next one that I really want to make is the field sweater. And I am debating, because I bought this yarn, the Purl Soho linen quilt, which is a mix of and it's a mix of fine Highland wool, alpaca, and linen. And this one I got on the oatmeal gray color. I think that for sweater for the fall, I have more than probably what I can handle on my list of what I would like to do. But let's move on then to because there will be a couple other sweaters that I might incorporate on different styles that will be for this year. So another trend that was mentioned was the workplace staple with a twist. So for me, that could be jeans on some places, or trousers with a white t-shirt or a white button-up shirt and long scarves. So for me, one of the things that I really want to do, that I already got the yarn for, is going to be the half and half triangle shawl, triangle wrap by Purl Soho. And I already got the yarn. I think I have shown in a couple other episodes. I got the linen quilt again because I think that would be perfect for that. And it's the same 50% fine Highland wool, 35% alpaca, 15% linen, and I got it on the kettle black color and pale oats. Again, very neutral, but that's me and what I really love, and I'm so excited to make this one. I just cannot wait to start that. The other thing that I thought it could be incorporated, like long scarves or long shawl, is I am going to make the Hipster Shawl. And even though this is more of a pale, almost has a little tone of pink to it or purple to it, it's more of a brown color to me. And the color is called Dahlia. And I got this yarn when I went to Nashville this year. And it's Camellia Fiber Co. And it is the dyer is from Nashville. And I think that this color is going to just look so pretty with neutrals. Like if I'm wearing a white t-shirt or a white button shirt with this shawl and jeans or black pants, I really think that this is going to be very, very pretty also. And the other thing that I really oh no, I did not forget. I thought that I forgot, is my Sophie shawl that I'm making. And I'm making this with, and this is the color that I'm using. I'm using Madeline Tosh, and the color is Farmhouse White. And my intention is to make one all this color, and I'm also going to make one with the navy blue that I have, the dark blue, so I can wear with, I think there will be, it's in a lot, one of the trends was talking about jeans on jeans, so wearing jeans with a jeans jacket and this, or wearing black shirt with black jeans or black trousers and navy one of these Sophie shawls, because the next thing that they're going to be talking about is that it's on fashion would be navy on black. And I think both the triangle shawl with the black side showing and dark pants or black shirt and dark jeans, I think would be very, very pretty. So I'm making on this color, and I'm making a black, a dark navy blue of the same. It's one thing that I want to do. And the navy Sophie shawl with black shirt, I think would look very, very pretty and right on trend with the navy and black, right? The other thing that will be really in style this fall, even though for me I might be maybe it would be a little bit cold, is off the shoulder sweaters. I don't really have any sweaters that I'm planning to make that are off the shoulders, but I think that the easy V sweater, if the V is a little bit lower, you might be able to wear off the shoulders, although I don't think that I would wear it, but it is a possibility. And also what I thought that it could be considered off the shoulders for me will be the shrugs that I love to make it. So then we can start with the first one that is actually on my needles right now, and it's the beautiful Barbie bubble wrap, and by Coco Boleros. My friend Margaret made this kit for me because, of course, you know, I like the neutrals. So mine is on the natural color and the chocolate brown, and it's on her Rita Chunky. And I think most of the kits come with mohair also, because sometimes I have a little bit of a hard time with being sensitive to mohair. I'm making mine without the mohair, but I'm still think that it looks so beautiful. This brown is the chocolate, is so yummy. I cannot wait to finish and to be able to wear this, and I can wear off my shoulders. So I think that I will be in style when I do that, right? I'm also planning on making a Friday shrug by Jackie from Caidree, and I want to incorporate some reds on that. I don't have the colors for those yet, but I think that they are beautiful. And I'm going to make a couple more of the best friend shrug, even though it's not one, because it has the neck like that. It's not one that will come off my shoulders, but it's a shrug that I feel that it's super easy to make, and is the best friend shrug by Leslie Friend, and I'm a fan of her, so I love everything that she makes. And I'm thinking about making maybe a gray one or a light pink with red flowers everywhere embroidered on them. I just made one with some flowers and I really loved it, so it was a fun shrug to make that I'm going to make more this fall also. The other trend, as I said, it's the cropped blazers and vests. And as I said, I love making vests, and there are two of them that I really want to make. One is the vest number 2 by My Favorite Things Knitwear, and I'll post a picture here. And the other one is the Willapone by Grudum Johnston. I think that one is so gorgeous, and I really want to incorporate some beautiful colors on a couple of vests for myself. I'm finishing my Suri shirt by Caidree, and I think that, and that one is on it's a navy blue, or it's a dark blue, and I think that that one I will also be able to wear this fall with a t-shirt underneath, even though it's a shirt for this for the summer, because I didn't finish in the summer and it looks like the size that I made mine. I will be able to wear it on top of a shirt, and I think I'll be able to wear that also as a little vest. So I'm pretty excited about finishing that one and to use as a vest for myself. Another trend, as I said, it will be the Gothic, glamour, or romance. I don't have anything planned for that specific trend, but as for romance, I would love to make a ranunculus, and that will be probably my second or third sweater. The first one I'll be doing next will be the weekender, but then after that I might be doing a ranunculus. And I got a very, very beautiful yarn that I showed in one of my previous episodes, and I went to a farm in our way to a city that it's about 3 hours from here, and they have an alpaca farm, and they had so many beautiful yarn. And I bought this. Of course, it's a very, very neutral color, and the color, I don't know if I have the color name here, but it's the Moonshine Fine by Juniper Moon. And this yarn is like holding a cloud. It's so soft and so beautiful, and it has a tiny little hint of pink. But I think, imagine wearing a ranunculus with this, and maybe a red scarf, really pretty around, or wearing really beautiful red lipstick, which I'm planning to buy some. I used to have a lot and wear it a lot when I was much, much younger, and I don't really wear lipstick very much anymore, but I really think that it would look so pretty with black pants and the black long coat. So this is one of the things that I want to do. The other thing that I really want to do is I got the pattern for as of, I think, for me, at least in my mind, this looks like it would be on the romance trend for the year. And this is the Grow Hat by Fiber Tales, and I am so excited. I got this yarn to make that hat for myself, and I'm very excited, very happy to make that that hat, because I really like the design on it. And for me, even though it might be more like nature inspired, it looks really pretty and romantic to me. And this yarn is Scout, and it's from Kelburn Woolens, and it has 250 meters or 274 yards for 100 grams, and it's 100% wool. I wanted to have something that was a little bit more rustic, so it would look, it's not the kind of romantic lacy thing, but for me, the rustic romantic for me in that hat is very prevalent. And the color is a gray heather. So again, me and the neutrals, I'm going to continue with that. Now for another thing that is really in trend for this fall is the art prints. And I have three things that I really want to make that I think it reminds me of art print. To be honest, actually four. One of them is the name is Floro Mini Shawl, and it's by Florence Sperling, and I'll put a picture here because I don't have the yarn for that one yet. Some things I have not bought the yarn yet, and I want to make one more. The one on the picture that really got my attention was I think I will make next year on those colors for spring, but I want to make one more on fall colors, and I think it would be just stunning. So I'm excited to make that one. The other thing that I really want to make, which it's not an art print, but for me it looks like an art print, it is the Alpine Bloom hat, and I have bought yarn to make the black one, and I am so very excited, but I think I'm going to make the red color also. And this one I bought this yarn, and I just got it actually, and it's Semilla by BC Garn, which is 100% organic certified. Let me see what the mix is. It does not say, but it says that it's 160 meters and 50 grams. And I will be making this one. Is gonna be it's gonna be the black and white color. And even though it's showing a little bit like a navy blue, it is actually black. And then after that, I hope to make the red one also. It's just, I'm very happy with those colors and the colors that I picked. And I'm also want to make the Alpine Bloom hat is by Caitlin Hunter. And I also want to make, as something that reminds me of art prints, is the pressed flower shawl. I bought the pattern a long time ago, and I am going to make, this will be the color for the flowers, and I don't have a color for the main color yet, but it might be something, a mix like this, or a little bit more, a little bit lighter cream color or something like that. So this yarn was given to me, and it was by the Yarn Bee, but is their authentic hand-dyed tonal, and this color is aged gold. And I think I love yellow flowers. I love yellow flowers on my yard. I always loved yellow roses also. So I think this will be a really pretty print with the flowers, all yellow flowers on it. I am going to be very happy when I can wear that shawl. I just, it's something that it's very soothing to me. As part of the romance inspiration, one of the things that it's really in style this fall will be bows, like to put bows in your hair, or if you make a sweater that has that opening. I think is Darling Jador has a sweater that is really pretty that you can put bows in the back, and a bow in the back here. And I also think that you can incorporate in some of your scarves, but on your some of your sweaters. But I really think that what reminds me of a bow are the Sophie scarves, and I think I have mentioned that I have made 3 or 4 for me right now, and I want to make a few more. And I think the next one I'm going to make, I have these 2 mini skeins of knitted wit, and this one is the Carnelian 6 and Carnelian 4, so they are very, very slightly different reds, And I might make either with this, mixing every other row, but I don't want it to look like candy cane. So I might just change and do rust and the red, or just choose another color, which I'm not 100%, maybe orange and red also. But I think I want to use these two minis to make a scarf with that. I forgot to mention with the art prints, I have shown this yarn on my on the last episode, and I got this from Lolo Did It when she did the Helping Hippos to have money as donating money to Maui after the destruction with the fires. And I think that this yarn actually really incorporates for me on the art print category, because this colors, speckles that it's all over the yarn, for me they look like an art piece. And I'm hoping with that I will make either one of the La Bien Amy Le Bandana, which I really love, and then I also have another one of her yarns that I could make another one of this, the Le Bandana, or I will make one of the sherbet bandanas by the Lemon Kid. They have a free pattern and it's called the sherbet bandana, because I think it would look really pretty having that here. I have a pattern for a bandana that I have not released yet. I have written and I have a sample, but maybe I will make this on that pattern also. It's a very simple pattern, so not very much, not very complicated, and I don't have it written down or released yet, but it would be kind of a fun pattern to use. So other inspirations for me for this fall is these socks that I'm making, and I'm making with 3 different colors of this really fall color yarns, and these are also knitted with minis, and I'll put the colors on the description below. And I'm almost done with this one, pretty much done. I just have to do the very finished of the toe, and I'm really happy with these colors. And this is La Bien, and I also like the fall colors that reminds me of the fall leaves that are falling. And I also was very, very inspired, and I ordered the yarn, and I'm glad I did because it has a little touch of red, so I might just put little edges, red on the edges, is to make the toast mittens by Leslie Friend, and she has one of them that she made with this yarn that reminds me of the Burberry scarves and shawls, and I will be making mittens this fall, the toast mittens by Leslie Friend. The other things I will be doing is I really want to make some Musselburgh hats and make them for my family. I am going to make a few of the classic rib Purl Soho hats, and some of the colors that I have. I got this from La Mercerie, and it is the Craft Me Not yarn, which was a sock kit that they had last year. I love this brown again. It looks kind of a reddish brown, and I think I might make either a pair of socks, but also maybe one of the classic rib hats for my son or somebody else. And I have a few other hats and yarns for hats that I have gotten that I plan, and this is purplish blue, but it's more of a red, more of a dark blue. Than it's showing really purple in here, but it's, and I think it's because of the sun is heating. It has just a couple little places that has a little bit of purple, but it's really, really dark blue. And this was old rusted chair, a hand-dyed yarn that I also got in Nashville while I was there, because it's hand-dyed in Nashville, and it was something that I wanted to take us, and I'm gonna make a hat for my husband for Christmas. And I hope that I'm not with mentioning all these things that I'm making you feel like we have to do all of these things, or we have to make all of these things. These are plans that I have. It could be that it's going to last me the whole fall and winter, and maybe come in beginning of the spring, and maybe some will go to the fall and winter of 2024. I think that this fashion trends for 2023 will probably stay here for a little while with us. And after watching a few videos from some fashion icons or experts, I think that these colors will be here for a while, and especially considering that some of the trends are trends that emphasize the capsule wardrobe essentials and just more wearability, high quality pieces, big, long, nice scarves that we all love to make, and some of the emphasis on more essentials that involve creativity and sophistication with your own touch. Which I think that when they say take it a little bit, take it up a little bit, or staples with a twist, it means that we can use our own creativity to what we think that means. And I'm happy to embark in this new adventure, and I hope that you all get inspired, because the objective of this video is not to overwhelm you with so much information, but more to inspire you to start thinking about what you want to do this fall, to start thinking about what, because after all, fall and winter are where I think we make most of our garments. But even though I have to say I'm a knitter and crocheter that knits all year round, I don't always sew so much. I don't always sew so much and I don't embroider as much as I did in the past, but knitting and crocheting goes with me every single day, and I absolutely love doing that. So I hope that this video inspire you to do the same. I hope that this video will take you to sparkle your imagination and to also incorporate the colors that you love on your wardrobe. I think that is it for me today. I always have a lot of fun spending time with you. Until I see you again, stay healthy. Ciao.